Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andrew Davis, and yes, this is Card Club once again. And I have a very fun set, a Topps 2023 Blaster Box Series 1. Julio Rodriguez, or J Rod as he's known, is on it. It's pretty cool, actually. It's a pretty cool set. Obviously, this is different than the Hobby Box. So, this packs have different cards in them than the hobby boxes have, and I'll point them out when you get to them. But what's cool about this is that they actually give you the odds of pulling some stuff out, and so it's very interesting the odds with some of this stuff. And in particular, I'm actually looking for the all aces on this. Yeah, so the all aces actually are 1 in 16, so that's pretty cool. I thought they were 1 in 10. Apparently the odds on the blaster box and I believe the hobby box are very, very similar, but there's some cool stuff regardless in this stuff. And also, the blaster boxes do have a commemorative patch card in there as well. So that's something to keep in mind. Furthermore, as you notice, and if you watched my last video, um, this does not have an H on it. And so that is the differentiating factor between a blaster box pack and a hobby box pack. And you're going to see why in 1 second as we open up this first pack to kind of go through what's in them, what's not in them. And I guess it's a different selling point. This is a $25 box. The hobby box is $90. This has, I believe, 7 packs, while the hobby has 24. The hobby, you're guaranteed a relic or an autograph. In the blaster, you are guaranteed a patch card, and that is not in the hobby. So right here is that first one. Obviously, it's a base card. Another base card right here. Another base card. These are all mostly base cards. Obviously, they're not chrome cards. We got this right here. Obviously, a base card. Gavin Sheets, base card. Base card right there. A base card. Marcus Stroman, cool player. Obviously, we got Dylan Cleese. This is a rainbow foil. I mean, he's great. He's great. From my understanding, I think he actually won the Cy Young Award, I think, or one of them. Very cool player. And this is one of those cards that is not in the hobby box. So this is Stars of MLB. It's rookie. It's Aldi Rutschman. It says rookie card. That is not in a hobby box. And so this is the differentiating factor. Those cards are in hangers. They're going to be in single packs. Obviously, base card right there. Another base card right here. And then right here, we got 2 more base cards for you. But that's kind of one of the big things is that obviously you could pull rainbow foils. You could pull anything out of these packs. You could pull Royal Blues out of these packs. You could pull autographs, I believe. You will most definitely pull this out of one of these packs. In a hobby box, I do not think you will pull a Star of MLB. I just don't think they're in them. And that's something to keep in mind, that if you really like the Stars of MLB and then you like those cards, that's something to keep in mind. If you don't like those cards and you despise those cards, a hobby box might be your answer, or a jumbo might be your answer. Obviously, Noah Syndergaard, great player. We got him right here. Obviously, we got a rookie right here. That's something to keep in mind. We got this right here. We got, I think this is my 3rd or 4th Albert Pujols. Great player. We got him right here. I think, rookie right there. So that should be interesting. Tyler Wells right here. Pretty cool. We got, Robbie Ray. We got the 1-2 punch. Again, this is one of those types of cards that's interesting. We got Roger Clemens, Andy Pettitte. I actually just pulled that card out of my hobby box. And then we got Francisco Lindor. Again, stars of MLB. So again, if you really like those stars of MLB, that's where you're going to find this, is in single packs, hanger boxes, and things of that nature. So that's something to keep in mind. Obviously, base card right there, another base card, and obviously 2 more base cards. And look, if you're just looking for the base card 330 card set, and you're looking maybe to catch a few stars of MLB, a few specialty cards, but you want in at a lower price point, and you're just looking to pick up a few cards here and there, or you're looking for a particular team, a blaster is 25, a hobby is 90, and that's the difference. So obviously, if you're looking to quote unquote, I guess, finance and then not drop $90 all in one sitting, this is kind of an answer to it. Or if you're more of getting into the hobby, blaster boxes are wonderful. Obviously, I picked up a blaster. I have a hobby as well that eventually I'm going to unpack in parts 4 and 5. This is part 3. Obviously, we got him right here. We got this guy right here. Again, all these are base cards. Right here, pretty cool. This is my second Brett Baty rookie card. Very cool right there. Very excited to see what he does. We got him right here. A lot of rookies in this set, by the way. And this is still only Series 1. We got Zach Davies. So Series 2, I think, features trades and some other players. We got him right here. Obviously, we got him right here. We got Mike Trout. Again, stars of MLB. So Mike Trout, great player. And again, if you like those cards, and I like those cards because they got that like shine to them. They're very cool. I love them in Series 2. In baseball, Series 1, 2022, and 2022 Series 2. Love those cards, and I think this is a better edition. So I really, really like those cards. That's why I'm in particular actually seeking out some blaster boxes because I like those cards. And to me, those are really nice. So, and then 2 more base cards for you. And that's kind of the thing too, is that depending on what you collect in what set, you're going to be in a blaster box getting a patch card and at least 7 of those. And then statistically, if you get enough blaster boxes, you will pull some interesting cards in that nature. So that's the other thing too, that's very cool. In this one actually feels a little heavy. So this is cool. So again, different things weigh. I think we have a relic in here, which will be super cool. I don't want to spoil anything. I do not know it looks like that, or it's just a bunch of cards stuck together, and I'm gonna look really foolish. Obviously base card right there. Very cool right there. It definitely feels heavy, this pack. Another base card. Caesar McCormick right here. Interesting. We got Mookie Betts. Great player. Great player. We got this guy right here. Pretty cool player. We have also, we got Zach Thompson here. Pretty cool right there. So it's actually Christopher Morel. Obviously it's somewhat of a relic. Chicago, obviously, commemorative team logo patch relic card. Pretty cool. These are fun. You could see like they're like inserted as almost like a relic type thing. Pretty cool card. Pretty happy with it. Looks pretty sweet. But it feels like a relic, obviously. And then we got obviously this right here, which is pretty cool. This is a tribute back to Topps 88. So it's Shohei Ohtani done in the 1988 style of Topps. And obviously, we got Aaron Judge, stars of MLB. Pretty cool right there. Again, I love those cards. We got Rafael Devers. Interesting player right there. And then we got obviously Joe Barlow right there. We got Cleveland Guardians, and we got the St. Louis Cardinals. Pretty cool stuff, but all base cards. We haven't pulled anything that's a short run. The only thing that we've pulled a 1-2 punch, and we pulled this that is sort of more limited and ratioed. That you're not necessarily guaranteed in a blaster. But again, base cards are fun, and we did get that, obviously relic Chicago card, pretty cool. You are guaranteed one of those, so that's the nice thing. If you really like those cards, or you're looking for a particular one, the only way to get those cards and the patch cards are in a blaster. So obviously we got Emmanuel Class, great player. We got another great. I don't know who this is, but obviously we got this guy right here. Pretty cool. We got this guy right here. And And I'm just going through this relatively quickly. Got this right here. Again, nothing's a short print run. George Kirby, obviously Future Stars. I like the Future Stars cards. They're just fun. They're a little bit interesting. We got Chris Bryant, pretty cool right there. We got Tanner Rain, pretty cool. This is a short print run, by the way, in case anybody was curious. Very cool right there. I actually had this card that I pulled out of the hobby box, but I don't mind having another because I could sell it. It could be worth more down the line. All sorts of fun stuff. Obviously, we have G. Stanton. Pick a game for a shot to win. Home run derby cards, or if he hits a home run and you get it right, you register it, bam, you're good to go. Pretty cool right there. Then we got Bo Bichette. I think is how you say his name. Stars of MLB. Very cool card. There's going to be one of those in every single pack. Obviously, we get this right here. National League RBI leaders. Pretty cool. Alonzo, Goldschmidt, Lindor. Obviously, we get this right here. Pretty cool right there. So this is awesome. I think that, yep, pretty sweet. We got Mark Canha. Mark Canha is good. New York Met. And then we got Kyle Hendricks. And so that's, I think, 5 packs. Pretty cool stuff. I mean, this blaster box is nothing off the charts, but it's also nothing that it's not expected. So I'm pretty satisfied with the blaster box so far. That's not to say something else can't come out of this blaster box. Obviously, Garrett Cole, great player. And obviously I have a bunch of doubles of this stuff, and some of these cards go for $1, maybe $1.50, maybe even 75 cents. Ethan Smalls, pretty cool player. Obviously this guy right here, very cool. We got this guy right here, really, really interesting. He's good to some degree. We got this right here. We got this right here. And again, all these are just base cards, obviously completing, the whole thing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we got one of these right here, which is called Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson, one of the greatest pitchers of all time. You can see the back. It looks like the back of a card. These are actually limited to 1 out of 16 packs. So at this point in the whole thing, I've unboxed a first blaster. This is my second blaster that I unboxed. I then also unboxed the hanger, and then I unboxed 24 packs. So at the end of this stuff, I will have unboxed essentially, Garrett Cole, great pitcher right there as well. A very cool card in that regard. At the end of this video, I will have unboxed a hanger, which is 67 cards. So I don't know exactly how to qualify that, but 7, 14, 2 relics, and then 24. I will have unboxed 38 packs, and I've only pulled out 3 of the 38 packs of all aces, which are labeled 1 out of 16. So that's something to keep in mind, that if you pull out 32 packs, you should be getting 2 of those cards, is what the odds say. I obviously have 3 of them that I pulled out, but even still, I've unboxed 38 packs plus a hanger, which is 67. So you can figure out the math there, but the hangers are not great odds. Right there, another player. But that should give you an idea that pulling things sometimes is hard. Right there, right there. And then obviously, this right here. And so that's that pack. But anytime, I can pull a card that has a 1 out of 16 ratio, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not unhappy with it. Obviously you are not guaranteed out of 7 packs, 99 cards to get a 1 out of 16 card. And I've been fortunate in both my blasters that I've gotten that. So that's something to keep in mind, that you cannot get a lot of these cards, and they give you the odds too, which is great. Obviously, just a regular card right there, regular right there. Obviously, regular base card. This guy's a great player, great player. I have like 4 of his cards. I even have his rookie card from I think last year. I think he was a rookie last year. Obviously, we got him right there. Tyler McGill, great player, fantastic player, pretty cool. I think he's going to be a great pitcher for the Mets. We got this guy right here. Pretty cool. And then we got one of these right here, which is actually what I was hoping. So these are cool. These are the gold parallels. Um, these are actually really cool. Gold parallels are fun. What they did last year, they did them up to 2022, and they're all numbered for obviously the series. It's nice because the one that I got before this in the hobby box actually was, I believe, Kansas City Royals, or yeah, I believe it was. And so actually, what it was that it was blue around the edges here. So in case you can't see that, it's orange. So that's a little nice touch that I think is very very cool. And then I think we got something interesting here too. And I'm not exactly sure what this is. I believe it's actually an Independence Day one, because it does not look like the rest of them, and this is actually supposedly pretty cool too. Um, and if that's what I think it is, and obviously JT Real Moto, I don't know much about that player, but that could be one of those weird cards where I'm actually looking at the odds, and I believe that's an Independence Day. It's one out of 2,654 packs, I want to say. So that's pretty cool if that's what I think it is. I could be mistaken. I'm actually going to check right now if it says anything on it. Um, I think it is, but I could be wrong. But if it is, it's a pretty rare card. In that regard, obviously Rafael Denvers. I got a bunch of this guy's cards. I even think I have a relic of his cards. So yeah, so this is where it's weird, right? Because I just pulled two things that are major out of a pack. So there you go. Obviously, we got that right there, which is a base card. We got this right here, which is AL win leaders. Pretty cool. Obviously, double Astros right there. You got Verlander, Valdez. Very cool right there. And then we got two more cards where obviously that's what that is. So obviously it's a cool, set. So just to go minus the home run card, which is always fun. Home run cards are fun. Obviously, if you pick the game where the guy hits the home run, you get a parallel card sent to you. And then you could double down to get even a more rare card if it travels more than 450 feet, 425 feet. I'm sorry. So we obviously got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards. So for every pack we unbox, we got two interesting rare cards in that regard. Obviously, it's a little bit of a cop out to some degree to say that, because you were guaranteed the stars of the MBL, but nonetheless, I do consider those to be special cards because they're only in the relics and the hangers. And I don't know if they're in jumbos because I didn't buy a jumbo, but they are not in the hobby boxes. And so I do consider them to be special to certain things. Also, I was looking for, and I believe that the Royal Blue base cards are exclusive only to these as well, to the blaster box. So that's another thing to keep in mind, is that the gold foils, the green foils, the red foils, all those are actually dispersed across a lot of different boxes. I think the Independence Day cards are dispersed across a bunch of different boxes. I do not think the Blue Royals are dispersed across into a hobby or a jumbo or even a hanger. And so that's something to keep in mind as well, where they do diversify their product, because, well, if they want you to buy a bunch of different products. It's very, very, very cool what Topps does, and they're very, very good at it. And so that's something to just keep in the back of your head. But overall, I'm very happy with it. Again, I like these cards. I think these cards are really cool. I think they're fun. I think they're interesting. I loved when they did it last year for the 2020-2000 series in both series 1 and 2. And I'm glad they brought it back. And I actually think these are nicer this year than they were last year. So that's just my view on this. Obviously, in the next few days, I'm going to be tackling my hobby box, part 1. Probably going to tackle hobby box part 2 the following day or a day later. I still have a Steve Inoki set to take care of. I should have some Pokemon cards to play around with. And yeah, I like really talking about cards because they're a big business, and this stuff is only going to get bigger. You only need to pull the card to have a good exit on it or have something that is super, super rare. And I have pulled cards that are number 7 out of 10 in the world. So obviously, if you collect and you understand it, there's a lot of money in this stuff. Not to mention that, what is there's a bunch of players who are rookies this year, and you never know who's going to be good. You never know what card's going to be valuable. And that's the thing to keep in mind too, is that, especially in this space, it could take a little while if you're an investor and a collector to get your money back. But cards are bigger than ever. And while they might economically take a nosedive in the next maybe 18 months, I guarantee they're going to be right back up on the rise sooner than you think. And it's going to be very, very, very interesting when they come back because, well, collectibles are red hot right now. But that's everything that I have. Again, thrilled with the blaster box. $25. It's a low entry point, and I think it's worth every penny because the two that I have touched have been great. The hobby box has been a blast. But again, the hobby box does not have this card in it or does not have a commemorable patch in it. So if you're looking for those things, you're going to obviously have to buy some blaster boxes. And I'll be quite honest, I bought 2 hobby boxes. After I'm done with those 2 hobby boxes, if I want to have a good time with this and, pick it up maybe every other week, I'm probably going to go to blaster boxes just because $90 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money to drop down. So, for 24 packs, to get a bunch of, cards and not really finish your set off. But $25 every other, week or even every week is a little bit less painful economically on me. And I think it's the same for most people. And so that's kind of what I'm at with this stuff in the battle plan. But again, 2 more parts are coming. Part 1 of the hobby box, which will include the silver pack, and then part 2 of the hobby box, which will finish off the remainder 12 packs. And yeah, we're just going to talk about it and see what we pull because the last one we did was great, and I love talking cards. And then I got a bunch of other cool stuff to talk about in the card game. And obviously, we'll be back for Series 2 2023, and then we will be back for the Chrome stuff in baseball. But probably after I finish the hobby box, I'm probably going to go to do maybe 3, maybe 4 blasters, and then I'll be good on my Series 1. And then we're going to do the exact same thing again on Series 2 2023 to really complete this series. So that's something to keep in everybody's mind, back of their head. And I appreciate everybody watching, and I will catch you in the next video.